This past summer, they elected a new president, and for most of us, that doesn't seem like such a big deal. But this is the first time since the revolution that they've actually moved to the left-wing party. For 71 years, the party of PRI, which is the centralist party, has been ruling the country. And other than the election with Vicente Fox in 2000, where they went even more conservative with PAN, PRI has been basically in charge. So now you have a coalition of the left-wing parties come together and called Moreno, and they've elected Andrés Manuel López Obrador, also or more commonly known as AMLO. So AMLO has been running for president since 2000. So this is 18 years of him in politics trying to move. And in the 2000 election, he only lost by 0.5%. Now he's made his way to where this past election, he won over 50% of the vote. Now in some countries like the US, 50%, that doesn't sound like a lot, but in multi-party systems, that is a huge amount. It's the first time someone has won the majority in Mexico since the 1980s. And now you have AMLO, this new president, left-wing government, who's made their way into power. His government has been promising things like opening legalization of drugs, including marijuana, to be able to fight the narcos. Because just like many other politicians in Mexico who've said, oh, we're going to go against the narcos, he actually set up a plan using the legalization of drugs. He's also put up other plans that are more controversial, like using the will of the people. Now, by the will of people, I mean he's actually asking people what they think and then voting and making decisions based on that. So like recently there's an airport in Mexico City and that they've been spending millions and millions of pesos to build. And he's decided to ask the people, and over 70% said that this was a bad idea. So he's actually canceled the funding towards this airport. AMLO's also gotten a lot of support from the indigenous people here. He is the first president that has had indigenous people give him support and consider him as someone who will bring forth more rights and equality to their people with the rest of Mexico. Now, some people have considered his movement and his coming into power as the fourth transformation of Mexico. The first being independence from Spain. Then you have the Reforma in the 1850s, which is where you have the split of the church and state. Then you have the Revolution in the 19-teens, from where like the socialist movement had taken over. And then now you have this. But with AMLO, he doesn't want it to be like these previous revolutions where blood has been part of the conflict. He wants to make this a peaceful transformation into a new Mexico. So what I wanted to find out is what the people here think of this new movement in their country. We have a new government now, and AMLO has said that he's going to legalize drugs here in Mexico. Do you think it's possible?
Pues que es posible, sí, sí sería posible, que los beneficios sería que se acabaría tanto de las plazas, o sea, ya siendo legal ya no se estarían peleando por quién puede vender y quién no puede vender. Los contras se me hace como que ya estarían más fácil al alcance de todos, y alguien que en su vida no probaría las drogas, quizás por tener la facilidad de conseguirlas, podría caer en eso más fácilmente.
Bueno, nosotros como indígenas pensamos que hay una esperanza para nosotros, de acuerdo al discurso que manejó en su campaña. Y aquí mismo en Jalisco pues, hemos tenido noticias de cómo va a trabajar para los indígenas, porque sabemos que va a haber programas especiales, pero no se va a ejercer.
So, AMLO has decided to ask the people's opinion about the airports in Mexico City, and has decided to shut it down based on the opinion. Do you think this is how he should govern Mexico, by asking on every decision Mexican people's opinion?
Pues a mí se me hace como que no es muy así como del gobierno preguntar ese tipo de, pero más que son cuestiones ya muy de negocios, ¿no? El aeropuerto y todo eso. Yo en realidad pues estoy en contra de eso, pero no sé, ¿verdad?
Creo que el mayor cambio es que gente que no era escuchada antes, que la mayor parte de la población va a ser escuchada.
Ay, pues sí tengo un poquito de miedo, porque ya es algo que se veía venir, pues 12 años o 18 años quería para la presidencia. Trae unas ideas medio bizarronas. Quiero confiar en que pues va más que nada el apoyo del pueblo.
What are your hopes and fears with this new government coming in with AMLO?
Mi opinión es, como indígena purépecha, mi opinión es, espero que este gobierno sea muy honesto con los indígenas, con toda la nación mexicana, porque realmente hasta que estamos viendo que nos cae un presidente que nos estima y va por buen camino, porque del PAN y el PRI fueron los que nos han ayudado y esperamos que el apoyo de este presidente Andrés López Obrador.
So AMLO has said that he was wanted to legalize drugs to try to fight the narcos in the country. Do you think this is a good idea on his part, or do you think it'll be bad for the country?
Yo considero y yo apoyaría la legalización de la marihuana, únicamente. Si lo manejan con una buena estrategia y sin situaciones moralistas, yo considero que es una buena decisión. Ahora por ahí hay una estrategia que puede ser estrategia económica. Si la legalizan y está bien estructurado y hay centros de distribución, puede ser un aforo de dinero increíblemente millonario para el país. Por eso yo sí lo apoyaría, de hecho yo lo apoyo.
Do you think that these promises that AMLO has made will become true in the future, or do you think that these are all things that are impossible for him to do?
Yo pienso que no depende de un presidente, sin embargo, puede proponer y es suficiente su propuesta como para hacer un convencimiento a la comunidad o a los mexicanos, puede hacer algún cambio.
So what I've found walking through the street and talking to people is that a lot of people have hope, faith in this new government, that it might actually do something. Some people are a bit complacent, but I've found people from all different walks, lives, genders. Indigenous had a very high support for him. Like, that people have faith that Mexico is going to be better in the future. It'll be interesting to see like how this pans out with a new wave of government and everything going more towards the left here. But only the future will tell exactly what we'll see. But keep watching the channel, check us out on Instagram, Facebook, all those fun things. God damn it. Bloopers, bloop. Alright. We're going to be putting up a lot of different types of videos over the next couple weeks, months, years. Fuck, why am I telling them a timeline? Like and subscribe.